That's right, and now we have Walshy throwing up the tree for One Eye, who took a grenade early on. Walshy is going to sit back once again. One Eye does not have the teleport yet, but once he gets it, he will be probably the most dangerous human.
Stop that final res there and really took out the guy who was doing the res. He really has great aim. I was watching him all last game and 2 games leading up to the upper bracket finals, and he just absolutely was drilling people. I mean, long distance, amazing shots. And he is really their best player at long distance on this team, which is surprising to say when you've got Ogre 2 and Walshy and EXT who all have been playing extremely well.
All right, and right now I'm looking at my quad split, and it looks like Avenged and Chillax, as well as Redeemer, all from Pure, are at the end of the elevator bank. Now Chillax and Redeemer are going to move around Skybank, trying to get a flank on Final Boss. And if they do so, Walshy right now has no idea they're coming around this side unless One Eye is calling it out with his enhanced vision.
Yeah, he is, because that's really what they use One Eye for too. Not only has he got the long distance, but he always gets the enhanced vision as early as he possibly can. Maybe a round later than
usual. And here we got the Troll Katana from Redeemer, just comes in and slashes down Walshy. One Eye immediately picking up the res for his Troll member, and EXT takes down Redeemer.
They got to keep him away so he can't res.
But One Eye was taken down, EXT gets up the re-res. Walshy's good to go now, but they cannot allow Redeemer to get back up.
No.
Walshy's hurt. Avenged stepping in, doing heavy damage on Walshy. Walshy trying to get the grenade off.
The whole key right now is to keep them away from Redeemer's body as best as they can. They really came in and tried to force him away.
And there we have Walshy takes down Olby. Olby was running in circles.
I don't think Olby had a res there.
He was trying to get it, but he did not have enough pips to look
There you go.
And now the Troll is down. Olby the Elf is down for Pure. It's up to Chillax and Avenge to get in and get these Resurrects. I mean, we're watching EXT moves in, takes down Avenge, so now it's all on Chillax the human.
They could get a 2-for-1 though if they get in there because they're both pretty close to each other.
Unfortunately for them, they're not going to let that happen. One Eye comes in with the rifle, finishes off Chillax. Walshy with 5 kills, leading his team. 3 members from Pure, all with 3 kills apiece.
So we started out 1-0 in favor of Pure, and since then it's been all Final Boss. 3 straight rounds for him now, so 3-1 score. And really watching them set up here, what do you think so far? What do you think of their strategy? They set up Walshy early on, but now what's their strategy been after that money-wise?
Well, with Final Boss, right now they finally gave One Eye teleport. So One Eye will be able to move around the map. We see him picking up the heavy reses. So One Eye's going to be much more mobile. It's going to be up to Walshy kind of to have a lot more attention on him by himself. But I see Redeemer playing incredibly aggressive for a Troll. We saw him charge all the way across the elevator bank, take down Walshy with the katana. But unfortunately with Nerve Center small, it is very difficult to teleport in and out. And Olby tried to get in there, get the res off, but he was just trapped. And then immediately it just fell apart for Pure.
I mean, really, we see a lot of One Eye and Walshy working together, and the real idea here is that Walshy draws all the attention. He's really big, he takes a lot of damage, he can do a lot of things, and then One Eye just sits in behind and picks them off one by one. And then we see a lot of EXT and Ogre 2 basically playing back, working together, and EXT exploiting holes in the defense.
That's right, and Ogre 2 plays very patiently in Shadowrun. It's very much like his Beaver Creek Team Slayer play in Halo 2. He can sit at that portal, pick up 8 kills, and not have a problem just sitting there for minutes on end.
He does play extremely passively, and I think it works well for his team because he's always there, Johnny on the spot with a res when he needs to be.
That's right, but he also can play aggressively with EXT. They move in, they force some disruption, allowing Walshy and One Eye to pick off from a distance or even Walshy to charge in. But it looks like the artifact for the 4th straight round is back in Final Boss's base. If I'm Pure, I'm going to need to go after that hard next round, maybe even with the Strangle right off the bat.
But again, we've seen Pure play. They like to play passively, and the problem is they're playing so passively they're allowing Final Boss to get in there and grab the flag.
Picks up the res on Redeemer. Redeemer takes down Walshy with the katana, and now it's just a res circle as players are dropping like flies. Walshy trying to chase down Redeemer. Redeemer just lighting him up with this minigun though, and then the Strangle finally finished it. Walshy put him in the Strangle, and then a grenade from Olby took down Redeemer. Unfortunately, betrayal for those guys. But now Walshy trying to chase down Avenged, and he is able to take him down with the katana. A great exchange there, and Final Boss came out on top.
Well, right now it looks like EXT is on top of the res chain. He's the guy who's the main guy here, and he's playing back very passively. So he's really the key for his team. Look at him shooting.
He's shooting the minigun. That is one thing I have never done. in all my games of playing here.
I told you, he's just a brilliant, he's a very intelligent player. He's very smart. He understands the game, and he may not have accomplished it because his teammate went and picked it up, but he was shooting it into the corner so that nobody would see it and be able to pick it up.
Away from the troll's body there.
Exactly. Very smart play. I mean, that's the kind of thing we've been looking at from EXT, and he's been consistently the smartest player. I think he knows this game better than anyone else.
But now we have Avenged and Olby. Olby actually with the sniper rifle trying to take down the troll. We saw him do it against Secret Weapon. So if he can take out Walshy with a sniper too, this could quite drastically change the pace for
Well, and then Olby snuck back in and got Redeemer res. So right now, they've got their troll back up, but the key here is Olby. He's got to stay alive.
And there's that strangle once again. Redeemer gets out of it by teleporting, but Walshy
no more res
able to back up. And now Redeemer is out. Olby, it's up to you. He's got the sniper and he goes down. So. And Ogre 2 would love to have that next round.
So right now we watched as they set up that round, and you saw a great play from them going in. So we're at 4-1 score right now in favor of Final Boss. Again, first round went to Pure. Ever since then, it's been all FB and been absolutely dominating. You know what? I want more out of Redeemer here. I really think he should be playing a little stronger. If they're going to be successful, we've got to get more out of their troll.
Well, Redeemer's always charging into a group of 2 or 3 of them,
but
I don't know if it's on Redeemer. I think it might be Olby who needs to spark it with a headshot. I've only seen Avenged really pick up a few quick, like, cleanup kills and reses.
But it seems like you said, though.
Where's Chillax this game? I
maybe
don't remember saying his name the last 3 minutes. So.
But we talked about Redeemer. He's going in all by himself. Maybe they need to be a little more organized with those rushes. We saw some great strategies early from them where they snuck around behind, but since then, nothing.
Right, and it is... Sorry about that. I'm laughing over here. I was watching the EXT screen, missing a teleport, but then nearly pulling off a sniper shot on Avenged. Now, it's a first to 6 rounds here, a best of 11 for each game, and they are playing a best of 7 series. Final Boss up 2-0 so far in the series. They only need 2 more wins, 2 more round wins, or game wins actually. You see Walshy moving in with the strangle. Redeemer unable to get out of it.
Pushing him back into it too. Very well played.
And then EXT jumped right into the midst of it. So EXT jumping into Walshy's strangle, one eye being betrayed there. And that was not a good exchange for Final Boss, even though Walshy had a fantastic play on the troll Redeemer.
Looks like you got to run here to try to res people, but it's not going to work, and that leaves Walshy all by himself. At least 2 bodies right here in front of us. Over on this other side of the map here, EXT right there.
And now they're clearing the bodies. EXT's body is being cleared. Walshy dropping down, not allowing him to clear one. At least he doesn't want it to happen. And now he's just going to get cut down. Over. Pure stepping up here. Not going to be shut out.
Bad exchange. The strangle didn't work out for him there in that situation at all. They lost EXT, then they